Check it out. This is the PUCKIPUPPY Flamingo. That's right, the PUCKIPUPPY. Pretty awesome name, but it is a full suspension electric fat bike, which sounds like it would be pretty awesome, but I don't think it is intended for what I wish it was intended for. The website doesn't really specify though, so maybe I'll have to find out what it can do in this video. But it is a rear hub motor, which limits the control that you have. We do have some pro wheel cranks on here, a hot 320 shock, some Logan hydraulic disc brakes. I didn't even know he made brakes, but I was surprised to see the hydraulic ones on there. Here's a more common name, Shimano shifter and derailleur. I think it's time to go out and see what this thing can do. First things first, I'm going to see how it handles on the road here. It does have a throttle, so I'll check the top speed on that. And it feels like 20 miles per hour is what you're getting there. Now I will pedal. I am in the 5th mode, the fastest one, and the highest gear over here. So I'll pedal away and see what I can hit. Okay, it feels like it's cutting out right around 30, which is pretty fast. It is pretty smooth on the road here. You definitely don't feel these little cracks very much. The bigger ones you still do, but with full suspension and fat tires, should take that edge off of any normal road, that's for sure. I did let quite a bit of air out because it came with a whole lot out of the box. Stop sign, let's see how well these brakes work. Going 20 and skidding up the rear. Front's not very strong, but I was able to skid on the back. I also haven't swapped them over. Usually I run a motorcycle style, the front on the right, so I didn't necessarily brake that well right there. The brakes should get better as they brake in, and now I'm going to take it off-road, see how it does. I feel like this type of trail is probably where it's best suited. Not super rough, but some bumps here and there, some grass, dirt, gravel, that sort of thing. Can't forget about the horn. One kind of weird thing is I don't see a battery level indication on the screen here. Okay, it seemed like it might skid pretty well, and I got a hill here, so let's see what it can do. Oh, that was weak. A little more speed, a little more slide. Oh yeah. Look at that. To fakie. Power out. Come on, let's go. Go. There it is. Okay, time to try some mountain bike trails, some single track. These are really mellow, so I feel like this thing should handle it no problem at all. There are a couple logs, a couple bumps and jumps, so let's see if it can take that abuse. A little clunky, but getting it done so far. A little heavy in this tight stuff. Just using the throttle right now, actually. Little jumps here, might have to actually hit the real jump line, even though those are small too. Feels like it'll be safe enough though. Rock garden. Less bumpy than the other bikes, that's for sure. See if I can get this log here. Oh, I did not get any help on that. The motor did not kick on fast enough. Still made it though. Ooh, barely got that skinny. Oh, landed flat. Definitely bottomed out on that one. See about the jump line here. Feels like I have plenty of speed for it with just using the throttle. Should be relatively smooth. If I can hit the downsides, that's the biggest one there. It's not bad. Besides that fork clunk, when it tops out, it's really pretty loud. Time to get a bit more technical with some super skinny telephone poles. Not sure how well this turn is gonna go. Brakes are coming around a little bit, so that makes that possible. Might as well see if I can do them all. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, need another go on that one. There we go. Keep it together now. Tricky thing is the throttle and the power does not work if you're on the brakes at all. You gotta wait for it to kick on. But that should get me to the end. Oh, come on. Spoke too soon last time. The backwards brakes are also giving me troubles. There we go. Okay, there's a bit of a hill here on the motocross track. Gonna see if the throttle can carry me up it with no speed. I am slowing down, and that's all she's got right there. Whoops. Okay, a little bit more run this time. See if it can do it. Come on, a little more, so close. Not quite enough, but if I pedal, I can make it. Now I'll try to pedal and see if I can get that extra power. Come on, it takes a second to kick on, but then no problem. Trying nose wheelie going down here, kind of weird with my left hand. Can't run it too long. Now let's put Hannah on it and see if she can make it with just using the throttle with no run. Throttle only, don't be pedaling now. Look at that, looks like it's making it up there without too, oh, it did slow down quite a bit right at the end, but that is the power to weight difference right there. All right, let's get some follow cam on Hannah on the trail here. Looks like she's throttling it up right now. Also looks like that kickstand is flopping itself off. Might have loosened up after all those jumps and bumps. We have some jumps and bumps coming up right here. See how she handles them. Steep one right here, a little speed, up and over. How's it feel?
Oh, feels fast.
Fast.
I don't feel like I'm on a dirt bike.
Yep, you're cheating just using the throttle, but so was I. Here's Hannah's trials line. Oh yeah, look at that. Can you make the hill now? Throttle only once again and creeping up it barely. Nice balance there. One benefit of the big tires and full suspension is that if you have to jump off the road to dodge a car or something, it's going to be a lot more stable on the gravel, and if it gets a little bumpy than a skinny tired bike. This is probably where this bike is more suited. It does get a little bit rough in the springtime. It's pretty smooth right now. You probably don't need full suspension for much, and I am noticing a bit of pedal bob in that shock and linkage when you're cruising down the road and pedaling. Just kind of always moving just a little bit, it feels like. Maybe there's an adjustment that could be made to make that better, but I don't really expect a whole lot out of this shock and linkage setup. While this bike did handle the trails, trials, and jumps, I wouldn't recommend it for that kind of riding. It held up for now, but if you continue to do that, it probably won't hold up for very long. I can tell it's just not quite designed for that, but we did have fun testing it out with that sort of riding. I'm not going to do a range test because I still don't see where the battery level indicator is. When you take the battery out, there's an indicator on that, but I don't want to be running out of battery and having to pedal this thing back because of the low seat. Definitely not comfortable. But anyway, had fun making this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out this bike. If you want to know more about it, check out the link in the description below.